September 8th, 2021, here with your live show. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Of course, giving out free picks. We just keep showing up, giving out free picks. No excuses, just free picks. And, of course, Major League Baseball in action today. We've got day games, we've got night games, and, of course, tomorrow, the light schedule because it is the NFL kickoff. So I'm late today. I know that. I'm guilty as charged. We try and do 10 a.m. sharp every single day. And, well, the reason I'm late is I was on a phone call. And I have a lot of calls these days and a lot of things going on. You guys see I'm cranking out the videos also at the same time. So we're still delivering. It's just, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So the big thing that's going on right now is the launching of sports betting in Arizona. And that takes place Sunday. So we have all kinds of sportsbook offers, and then the book I was on the phone with just now, they don't launch until next Wednesday, but super good people and probably a book that you might not have checked out, and they're Twin Spires. They're owned by Churchill Downs, so you guys have heard of them before, right? And they've done Bet America, super good people, and it's like, you guys know, right? We've been doing this for, how many years together, right? It's like I only work with the good people, and all these books, most of them are really good people, right? For the most part, everyone a little bit different, but everyone's got a DraftKings and FanDuel, right? Everyone's got that already. So it's like I run these offers in my videos every day, and these bonuses, these risk-free bets, which are the best, right? That's the risk-free bets and the deposit bonuses to me are the best. Brian, what do you like on the things? Deposit bonus, risk-free bet?
I like the deposit bonus because I'm going to be placing multiple bets all season long, so I don't really,
Yeah,
I'm with you.
I like the deposit bonus too. There's not a lot of those out there these days.
Most of the time they're too small,
right?
Up to $250.
But the risk-free bet, right? So it's like,
that's good too.
The $5,000, all right, the $5,000 Caesars risk-free bet is one of the great things so. It's NFL season, right? College football season. So you pick one game, right? You just pick one. You drop $5,000 on it, right? You take $5,000, even if you're not a $5,000 bettor, right? You drop $5,000 on one game. If you're going to load up your account anyway, if you win, you win. You withdraw your winnings, your $5,000. You still got $5,000 in the account. Say you only really wanted to, you really only want to keep like $2,000 in your account. You just leave $2,000 there. You're $8,000 clear, right? $5,000 free crack at it. If you lose, you got $5,000 in bet credits that you're going to bet anyway. I'm going to bet anyway. I know that much. You guys know me. I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh man, I'm stuck with bet credits. I can't withdraw it." It's like, oh man, So, it's I like the risk-free bet too because it gives me a chance to just lay down a big one, right? The $1,000 risk-free bet is the most common one that we've seen recently. Then we've got the $2,000 risk-free bet from PointsBet, and then the $5,000 risk-free bet from Caesars. But that Caesars offer is only going to go to the end of September. So if you're planning on doing it, then you should do it. But I like the risk-free bet because it gives you a chance to make a big bet. And like I said, if you win, you win. It's like, man, you can withdraw that $5,000, spend it on hookers and blow or whatever the hell you want to spend it on, right? It's like Brian's tipping,
No, I'm just thinking, it's really a no lose situation.
Exactly.
Whether it's a deposit bonus or a risk-free bet.
Exactly.
With a deposit bonus, I would just
like a deposit
bet
bonus.
The money as I'm going.
I personally prefer the deposit bonus, but generally the deposit bonus have like all kinds of rollovers tied into it, like big time.
But you're going to roll over anyway.
But you're going to roll over anyway. It's like if I'm in Vegas or something and using the app out there or something like that, yeah, I withdraw when I leave. But I still leave money in there, right? I still leave money in there in case I land in case the next time I'm landing the plane and the game's going to kick off. I got to have something in the account, right? To bet. This is I'm not going to miss my bet because my plane's late. That's not going to happen.
It's too bad you can't make a bet from up in the air. But it's not going to happen. Yeah, I need to shop around and add another book just because you get the best deals this time of year. So.
Yeah, I think generally these different offers, you got to read exactly what the offer is, and of course, if you have questions about it, these are U.S. books, so they all have a number you can call, and they'll help you out, and let you know. It's like, well, so we have some new shows going on and new videos that we're going to be doing. I mean, we're ready to get into the picks here, but we have a few new shows and videos that we're going to be doing. I'm going to be shooting with Joe. And her and I are going to do a few different things. We're just going to try some different stuff as we try and integrate Joe more into our videos. So we're going to be doing a video on a show. We haven't decided which one it's going to be. Survivor pool picks and strategies. The office pool, where you just pick winners without point spreads, which I stink at, right? I'm the worst. You guys are going to just... I mean, the YouTube trolls, I'm basically just feeding them. That one, I'm the worst. If you're a dog player and you're in one of those pools with no point spreads, you're going to lose every time. The other one is, we have entries into the Circa contest and into the Westgate contest, and we're going to do our picks each week on the show. We're going to have guests as well on those shows too. So I think on the office pool show, we're going to have like a capper come in, do his office pool as well with us, and then we're going to have like a season champion and stuff. We'll see how many weeks we go. Either we're going to go to a season champion or we're going to go to a playoff system, at the end, and see who's the office pool champion. And also, survivor picks, I haven't asked the cappers if they want to put in picks, but I think I might just send out an email to all our cappers, let them put in a survivor pool pick, and then we'll show the standings each week on our survivor pool, and then maybe have guests on those shows.
Do I win a prize if I win? Do I get a prize? I want a prize.
We can give you a Pick Dogs hoodie.
Yeah, that'll be. I could do it for that. Plus, I get to brag about it when I win.
That's all we care about.
Bragging rights. That's what you want.
Bragging rights, yeah.
All right, but we have Major League Baseball action today. Tomorrow starts the NFL. I know Brian has already got his teeth into this one. I'm not so sure I agree with them on that game, but that's besides the point. I've been kind of digging in myself. I think this week's NFL card, super difficult. I mean, it's typical NFL card. It is super difficult, especially not knowing, a lot of these things. Oh, man, I got to say, week one of the NFL, you got to start with the home teams and dig your way out from there. It's usually the way that I do it. So I'm still there. Still trying to,
Did you write your list down? Because I have my list for Sunday.
For
games
Sunday?
I like.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm not there yet.
Yeah, and they're all dogs except for two favorites.
I'm
gonna
finished.
whittle it down to a certain amount.
I just finished college football. Someone said we should give you the gift card at the Golden Corral. It's like,
No,
Biller's here. I smell a big tip.
I hate buffets.
Better have your clean underwear on.
I'm a guy that likes a small little
like,
portion. Small portions are better at it. I want a chef cook meal. I don't want like a buffet. I don't like that.
Rod, did you go on any hikes yesterday on acid?
No. We enjoyed the beach instead.
All right.
We stayed all day at the beach. All day at the beach.
It's like, I was at the beach all day doing this. It's like, whoa. It's like, doesn't have to be acid. It could be other psychedelics, mushrooms, peyote, whatever the case may be. It's all been proved that to be effective. I think, mushrooms could be a nice after.
Does Hawaii have any clothing optional beaches?
Of course. We've got Big Beach, and then we have Little Beach. So Little Beach is not even clothing optional. It's just pretty much a nude beach. And it's on the back of Big Beach. Like, you have to climb up this cliff. And they have every Sunday night a drum circle out there. And they sit around and they do drums and dancing and all kinds of stuff out on the beach. It's a big thing. I'm not sure if the drum circle is clothing optional or not clothing optional.
I'm not
sure.
much of a dancer.
I think it's clothing optional. No, but it's a whole thing. A lot of those Maui celebrities go to the drum circle, like people that you guys would know. So it's
Nice.
big stars, like big stars, not like B-list stars. Like
Buddy who's not allowed to wear, or buddy who has to wear pants at your golf club. Is he at the drum circle?
No,
Look, I don't have to wear pants.
he's not in the drum circle. No, he's not. Actually, my locker at the golf club is right near Clint Eastwood's, but I've never seen him at the club. I've never seen him, but I don't think I know he was divorced from his wife, and I think she got the house here, so he doesn't come. But he's still a member of the club. I never see him. But it just gives me more space. I'm like by him and the owner of the club. You want to talk about like who was in charge of the locker distribution to put me there? It's like this is a big mistake. I mean,
and see how it goes.
I think the vote. Remember in the show we did a vote like how long it would take me to get thrown out of the club. It's like it's only because I haven't been there that much recently. I brought my friends last week, and yeah, they push it.
Not over shrubs and stuff.
My friends love the free swag, like the ball mark repair tools and the tees and golf and things. They just like go to the bin and just like load up their golf bag with it. There's so much stuff. It's like
free ball mark.
They have like the tees, that say like the club, on it. It's all fancy and stuff. It's like I only joined so I could bring my friends. I mean, that really is the truth. But anyways. Got the Astros and the Mariners, game 68 between these two teams this season. We've got the Rockies and the Giants. Pretty good series so far, if you're a Giants fan. We got the Diamondbacks and the Rangers. Rangers getting it done yesterday.
Boy, that was a real...
And the Indians, who could not get a bat on the ball against John Gant and the Twins yesterday. Brian, any of these four?
I hope yesterday cashed with the San Francisco Giants, my favorite team, at -3.5. That was pretty easy. I was worried that I would jinx them, but they came through for me. Today I'm going to fade them. Take the Colorado Rockies here with John Gray on the mound, who hasn't been great recently, but Rockies are a tough team at home. They're headed out on a road trip. I think public, as always, they're humping up on the Giants, and why not? They are one of the best teams in baseball. But for me, it's the Rockies today, and I'm going to take the Seattle Mariners +1.5 with Tyler Anderson on the mound. He's had 6 straight nice starts. I'm not going to say quality starts, because I think a few of them were just 5-inning starts. But I think this is going to be a tight contest. Mariners have to win it. I think it stays within 1, so I'm going to take the +1.5.
I think Joe Madden was on the Mariners yesterday.
Yeah, she hit the Mariners +1.5 yesterday.
She had him +1.
I'm copying her. Yeah.
I think she had you are copying her.
Maybe it was the first 5 she had in the money line. I don't
know. Might have Rod send you a text about that. Anyways, got Rod, you like any of these games?
Yeah, for me, I'm going the other way. I'm not backing John Gray. He's 0-5 in his last 5 starts. No chance. Just go fine. He's 9-1 his last 10 starts. Where's the team with a losing record? Give me the Giants. They got another win today. There's no way I'm back in the Rockies and Gray. No chance. And the other one, I like the Indians here. Twins got the win yesterday. Give me the Indians today. Tristan McKenzie, he's 3-0 his last 3 starts with a .86 ERA. He's been pitching lights out. Indians get a win today.
Ever since Mitch was talking about Tristan McKenzie, he's been pitching better. So.
It's been awesome. It's like Rod's LinkedIn profile. It's like, when Rod's not out on nature hikes on hallucinogenic drugs such as acid or others.
I went on a hike too.
He enjoys hopping on the bandwagon of front runners. Oh man, the show's gotten worse. I think it's like I'm asking these guys if they want to sponsor us. That's probably not helping our cause too much. Anyways, I like the Giants here too. Everyone knows I've been humping up on the Giants all season long. This line looks funny to me though too. It opened at -150. We're down into the -140 range, so down about 10 cents, 13 cents at some books. So it's definitely something to keep an eye on. But at the same time, we haven't seen the Rockies do anything here that's led me to believe that they're going to be able to stop the Giants machine. Now, Tyler Anderson going here for the Mariners in game 67 they play the Astros 43 times in the last 21 days. I mean, these seem to know each other like ridiculously well. I think they're sleeping in the same hotel rooms now. I think that, in this one, Anderson, we loved him in Pittsburgh, right? He was money for us in Pittsburgh. But in the American League, it just seems that he's struggling a little bit, and he's just not quite the same.
Check out his numbers lately. He isn't bad. Last 6 starts or so.
Yeah, he's up against it here. I'm going to have to go with the Astros. I know it's a big number. I know it is.
I don't like those plays.
I know it's a big number. I'm going to go with the Astros. We'll have to hear what Joe Madden will be joining us for the premium show today. She'll be on the VIP show as well. And
now's the time to sign up.
I'm on the drive-thru tonight too. So I've got a full day. Man, this is
tomorrow my first touchdown prop. Finally, looking forward to that.
Yeah, so we got a lot going on. I posted an article about the premium. I should post that in the chat here on the YouTube about our YouTube premium. I'll do that while these guys are doing their little pitch. Brian, you selling anything today?
Is there a page on the site set up for it yet?
Yeah, I wrote an article about like what you get with each one and the price and everything. I'm not one of these people that's like, they don't say the price and then you click on it, right? It's like, this is how much it is and this is what you get. It's like the big surprise, it's like.
For me, what I got going on today, I got my War Room 3-pack. I'm looking to get revenge from my worst day, probably over the last 30 days yesterday. So bounce back today with 3 Major League Baseball winners. Get my Wednesday War Room for just $40 at pickdogs.com. Make sure you sign up for that VIP. It's going to be a tremendous weekend of football winners.
And for me, I got a nice wealthy Wednesday triple. Blue Jays stayed there, but lost a little bit yesterday. Went 1-2. But nice bounce back. I got 3 MLB dogs. Wealthy Wednesday. Love these 3 best bets. Jump aboard. Get over that hill and then ride the winners right in. I'm excited for this weekend. Big weekend.
I absolutely stunk yesterday. I can admit it. I've been on a little bit of a cold run. And in college football it was about 500. But outside of that, I've been fairly chilly over the last week. I know that. It's like I'm not going to sit here and lie and run it into a number frame of games that put me in a positive light. If I stink, I stink, and I've definitely stunk. But most people know that I've been cold before. I've been around the block a few times, and usually come out of it on fire. And I think it's gonna be just in time for college football weekend and NFL opening weekend. So check it out, and I'm gonna post that link. I gotta find it. I want to post the link in the chat for the premium. A lot of people ask, like, what's in the premium? What do I get? And so I wrote an article, and I think it pretty much sums it all up. So I'm going to put a link here in the chat of the YouTube. You guys can check out the YouTube premium. If you want it, you get it. If you don't want it, my feelings aren't hurt. But there it is. There's the link. It's in the chat right there. And I'll put it also in the description of the video as well. Yeah, I should make it a default. All right, we go to the next set of games. And the next set of games is I kind of like Luke Weaver today, too. Pirates against the Tigers. We got a lot of ERA in this one. A lot of ERA between these two guys. We got the Marlins and the Mets, Sandy Alcantara on the mound up against Rich Hill. We've got the Yankees and the Blue Jays. It's been all Blue Jays this series. 9-1 in their last 10. The Jays are. They have a chance to catch the Yankees for the number 1 wild card, the way they're playing. And Matt Harvey against Mike Minor. Rod, what are you thinking?
For me, I'm going to take Detroit today. I know we got, as you said, we got a lot of ERA. When you look, Keller, 2-7 at home with a nice 8.31 ERA. Man, his last time out, he gave up 8 runs. So I'm going to say that neither of these two starting pitchers are going to equate in getting the win. But if you're going to have a battle of bashing runs, I'll take Detroit. I think they get a win in this one over Pittsburgh. And Marlins got me yesterday. Man, they leave so many guys on base and had plenty of chances to get some runs in that one, and just didn't get the clutch hits. But I think Alcantara comes back, and the Marlins get a win today. He pitches solid outing and shuts down the Mets. Give me the Marlins in that one. And the Royals and the Orioles, I'll take the over. It over to 10. It's down to 9.5. Give me the over. You get a whole pile of runs in that one. Tons. That one could still be going tomorrow morning.
Brian, Matt Harvey, Mike Minor. I mean, where do you go here? These are your guys.
Yeah, these are my type of game. I think I'm going to go a little slightly square here and take my Kansas City Royals with Mike Minor on the mound. I think he's the better option of the two. Matt Harvey had a stretch where he was pitching better baseball, but I think he'll struggle to go 4 innings today. I think the Royals get a W. Out of those games, that's the only one that I'm doing a strong lean on. Baltimore Orioles. The Kansas City Royals. I'm sorry about that.
You just can't help himself. Can't help himself.
I like them both so much.
Can't help himself.
I like that one meme where you see that guy sweating and he has a button on both. One says Baltimore Orioles, the other one says Kansas City Royals. And I don't know which one to hit, but like I think today the Royals get it done.
Brian gives out the Pirates in the Jaguars-Texans game. It's like, Pirates.
Jets.
I like the Pirates here. I like the Pirates here against the Tigers. It's like Manning on the road, not a good story. I think here's another guy that he's kind of like how Tristan McKenzie was last year, where it's like he just got here a little early. He was forced into action with the injuries and the Tigers had in the rotation, and they kind of called on him a little too much. I think it would have been nice for Manning to get like a spot start like you see guys get, and then they go back down. And I think McKenzie, they should have done the same thing with him, when they brought him up. But eventually it will click in because we see that he has the stuff, but I don't know if he has stuff here on the road against this Pirates team that really hates the Tigers.
Yep.
Really can't stand them. Also, I'm going to go with the Blue Jays again. They're rolling. And the Yankees are rolling over. Where are all those Yankee YouTube comments that were killing me for those 3 weeks the Yankees are hot? Where have you all gone? Huh. It's like big tough guys. Mitch never picks the Yankees. It's like, yeah, you're right. I rarely take the Yankees because they're always overbet. Anyway, Sandy Alcantara. The Marlins really broke my heart yesterday. Of all the games that were out there, they broke my heart.
Edward Cabrera hasn't looked as good as I thought he would.
They were there. It's like you're down. You're down 2-0. You tie it back up, and you should have been up at that point, right? They only got the 2 runs there. Okay, we could forgive them. They go down 4-2. They tie it up again. Then you give up another 3 runs, and I mean that could have been worse. That could have been worse.
Oh, that could have been way worse.
I think the Marlins will definitely be a team that we bet on a lot next season.
Sometimes you watch a game and you see a guy pitching, and you say, this guy doesn't deserve it, man. He just doesn't deserve to be wearing a major league uniform. You guys know I say it all the time.
Being the guy with the ball and give up 2 runs. Yuck. Back-to-back hit batter.
Yeah.
Cost the 2 runs.
The guy in the Mets stuck his foot out, man. He stuck his foot out.
I swear he did.
He stuck his foot out, man. He did. He stuck his foot out.
Yeah.
Stuck his foot out.
I moved my foot a little. Now you hit me.
Let's see how many games we got left. All right, we've got the Rays and the Red Sox, the Braves and the Nationals. Man, the Braves almost choked away that game yesterday too. It's like they're up big. The Nationals came back then. They got the runs, but man, they made it a lot closer than it needed to be. We got the Rays and the Red Sox, the Braves and the Nationals. We got the Cubs and the Reds, and the Brewers and the Phillies. Be sure to smash that like button. Helps us a ton. Costs you nothing. Takes you half a second. If you're watching on a phone, I don't have my phone with me, but the way you do it is you shrink the comments, and then you can hit the thumbs up, and then you go back. That's how you do it. It's just like this is my phone right here. This is my phone signal. Cute. I could use this, my air conditioner remote control or something. This, I got so many remotes on this desk.
Yeah, I don't like multiple remotes.
I got so many. I got this one. Color of money. Brian, what do you like in this slot?
No, this slot, I think I'm going to go with the Milwaukee Brewers and lay that juice with Peralta on the mound. He's the better pitcher, and you got the better team with the Brewers. I think the Phillies got some air let out of their balloon, losing 10-0 yesterday. It was an ass kicking. I was on the wrong side of that one. Let me see. And I'm going to take the Boston Red Sox today to get over. Tampa Bay is the clear-cut better team, but Boston's right there in the thick of it. What are they, a half game behind the Yankees now? So I think the Red Sox get it done today in Fenway. I'll take Boston.
And for me, I'm going to go the other way. I think Trey Peralta, he got roughed up. He only went 2 innings his last 2 starts. So he's been getting roughed up. I think it's a good spot. Philly's a professional team. I don't think they're going to just take getting beat down like that, blind down. I think they can get a win here today. Even the Phillies. And I like the Braves. The Braves, they're going to take the crap of the Nationals. I'll take the Braves on the run line. Better pitcher. They're not going to let them come back. Tie it up like they did yesterday. They just keep the foot down and run right over them.
Brewers
they were like, ooh, we almost let them come back.
Brewers cakewalk in this one against the Phillies. Kyle Gibson, this guy struggles to find the plate. He really does. And, Peralta's just so underrated. This guy's just, you look at the top of all the statistical pitching charts this year, and this guy's right there.
He has a chance for the Cy Young.
He's going to get votes, but I don't. He's on just that staff. When you have 2 or 3 players on the same team, they split votes. And it's rare. It's hard to get it that way. So because Woodruff is not going to get votes, but Burns is, and Peralta is too. But Peralta's the big strikeout guy on that team. He actually mow him down. So I'm going to go with the Brewers.
He did. He hasn't looked good the last 3. He's ugly looking.
Yeah, well, the Phillies haven't looked good the last 10 years or more. They just
Phillies are. Although I'm terrible luck. When I take the Phillies, they lose, and when I bet against them, they win. So I don't
who do you got today?
I got the Brewers today. So
I'm going to take the Phillies then.
Some teams are just horrible to me, and that's what they're one of.
Freddie's got 123 innings pitched, 168 strikeouts. Big numbers.
The last 3 has been roughed up.
He had 8 strikeouts. Not the last 3, his last 2.
1-1 with an 8 ERA his last 3.
But his last 3, in his third game back, 5.1 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 8 strikeouts, and 2 walks, 89 pitches. Nothing wrong with that. And I think most people would take that any day of the week. 4-2 win, minus 191 odds, right in the Bittler price range. I mean, it's perfect. It's textbook. Brian loves that minus.
It was against the Cubs.
Yeah, at Wrigley. At Wrigley on the road. The Cubs have been hot. They won that game. That game, he left after 2 innings. He goes injured. 2 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 2 strikeouts, 43 pitches. August 18th. And then he didn't pitch again until September 3rd. So he was injured. So, and they won, minus 121 odds, Mitch type prices. And then he lost at minus 162. Bittler must have had him that day. 2 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a dinger. Doesn't give up a lot of home runs, this guy. He does not give up a lot of long balls.
No.
Oh, man. Anyways. Got a email from Jimmy at Ghost Picks, by the way. Got a few of them.
Joy.
Yeah, we're not going out for coffee. I'll tell you that. I think he might be on the list of people in this industry that hate me. Happens. At least he's. Well, they're not significant enough to really care that much about. Anyways, Adam Wainwright getting the ball here for the Cardinals against the Dodgers. We've got the Padres and the Angels and the A's and the White Sox. Rod, any of these three?
For me, out of those ones, I like the under in the White Sox and Oakland game. It opened at 9, down to 8.5. You like the White Sox 4-0 to the under their last 4 after scoring 5+ runs in the previous game. They're also 3-0-1 to the under their last 4 as a dog, and you like Oakland 3-0-1 their last 4 as a home favorite to the under. So I think we got a lower scoring pitchers duel on it, and with Keuchel and Montas. Give me the under in this one. The only one I like out of those in that time slot.
For me in that slot, Oakland A's really left a mark on my behind yesterday, but I'm going to be back on them today, but this time not a premium. I'm going to lay the 1.5. Keuchel's probably the worst pitcher the White Sox got. And, Oakland's got to win this line. I mean, they're plus 145 for one of the better teams in baseball. Looks like a trap line to me. I'm going to take the Oakland A's, lay that 1.5. I think the Cardinals here might be the best free pick of the day. Wainwright on the mound, must-win game for St. Louis. I think I'm going to trust Wainwright there at home, St. Louis. Take the Cardinals on the money line. I think that's the best free pick.
I'm rooting for the Cardinals, but I'll tell you, man, they've played like straight ass in this series. I mean, seriously. I mean, I don't even, and I'm sugarcoating it.
Well, this is their best chance to win.
They have not shown up for one game in this series. They've been terrible. Terrible. I know that they faced Scherzer in game 1, all that other stuff. I don't care, man. You got to win. If you make it to the postseason, if you're going to make it to that final wild card spot, what the Cardinals are trying to get, this is the team you're going to have to play anyway. And you're going to have to play them at L.A. Here you got them at home. You can't even you're not
what
even
about the choker Padres yesterday?
They're not even in the game. But the thing is, they're not even in the game, in this one against the Dodgers. It hasn't been like, the Dodgers, they stole one from us or anything like that. No, they came in and just kicked the crap out of them every single night. I mean, in non-competitive fashion.
The Dodgers must think they're playing the Giants or something. They're coming and kicking the crap out of them.
What are the Dodgers' record against the Giants?
I'm just messing with you.
I think the Dodgers have a losing record against the Padres this year.
Well, the Dodgers will beat the Giants if they play them in the playoffs. But we're talking about today. I think the Cardinals are a nice value here at home with Wainwright. But
Brian's prognosticating without pitching matchups once again. It's like they shoulda. They shoulda.
And the Brewers would be tough to beat in a series.
They shoulda beat them.
Shoulda. So far, it's 12-3 Dodgers, 2 games.
So what are you going to do?
You can go back even farther.
What are you going to do to change up
20?
What are you going to do to change up the juju today, Brian?
26-6.
After yesterday.
Boy, yeah, honestly, I didn't do anything. I just kept everything the same today.
I got to change the juju. Last time I had a bad run is when I ended up in this hoodie. So if I have a bad day today, I'm out of the hoodie. I'm switching it to something else. Last time,
if I have another bad day,
that's why I'm wearing long sleeves in Maui in the summer, is because I was in a bad streak, and I wore this and I had a really good August. So we'll see if I can get it going in September. I had a killer August. Yeah, that White Sox A's game looks a little funny to me. I think it's over. Even though you have like the A's, is a big favorite here, and then you also have a total at 8.5 with two guys that are very hittable.
Yeah, I think you go under in that one. But
I like the over. You like the under in the Dallas Keuchel game?
Because it's a Captain Obvious. Get the over, just 8.5. I don't know. I would go under.
All right.
I think Rod had the under, right, Rod?
Yeah, I got the under.
Yeah, I like Rod.
It's just.
I'll tell you.
It's just you look at the ERAs are like, I take the over. So I'm like,
I'll tell you guys what gets my juju, what changes it around when I'm in a bad slump too. If I just make some big charitable donations.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
That's what I do, right? When every time I do that, right, it's like it always changes it up. So I'm gonna pick two charities. I'm gonna find two of my friends on Facebook that are like doing a walkathon or something. I'm gonna whatever the goal is. I'm gonna put that's how much I'm gonna give them the whole thing on two of them. I'm gonna find. If you're running a marathon, getting sponsored, whatever, I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna hunt them down as long as it's a good cause. We did it last month, so August. I had the bad juju going. I switched into this. And then it was the Bike for Cancer that my friend Michelle does every year. We've done donations on the show for that. And we raised thousands of dollars doing it. But I just made the donation myself this year and totally turned it around. So I've had a bad week. I think we're going to find somebody who's running a freaking marathon or something. We're going to give them some money. We're just going to write them a check, and that usually will get the money coming in. You got to create.
I'll take a check.
Send
me a check.
You're not a good cause. We'll find one. Who have we done on the show? Like we've done a bunch to like get the juju going. We did St. Jude's, right? That was a good one. They brought us some major luck. We had the St. Jude's heater. I think we could call that one. Maybe we should give it to them again. They really know what the hell they're doing. I'd like to find one that's like education for people that can't afford it. Like we give kids a chance to go to like a better college than financially they could go to. Because it kind of level. That's my way of leveling the playing. That's what I think you level the playing field. Anyways. Definitely, that's how you change the juju. All right, parlay time.
For me, we're going to go take the Giants on the money line, Indians on the money line, Detroit on the money line. 5-3 team.
Brian.
For me, I'm going to take the Colorado Rockies, St. Louis Cardinals, and the Seattle Mariners, plus that 1.5. I like my 3-game parlay to cash out there. Rockies stomp the Giants.
I'm going to take the Brewers on the run line. I'm going to parlay that up with the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining us. Another fun day. Not a lot of games on the schedule. Not a very long show, but we're going to have the premium show right after this. We'll send you guys out the for the VIP, do we have enough games for tonight? Yeah, we do.
Yep, should be all right.
We do. We'll be okay. And we could always do. We could always give out some NFL season props too. We haven't done any of those. Anyways, have a great day. Make it a winning day. I'm gonna try like crazy. I'm gonna act more professional tomorrow. Rod, stay off those hiking trails on the hallucinogenic drugs, please. Thank you.
Can't help it. There's mushrooms everywhere around here.